It was good, just to meet your boy Lab, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about academics in the academy. So pretty much the full rundown is, my page has mostly been about giving advice to those who are trying to go into the police academy, or those who are trying to go into this next phase of their life and go into this life of becoming a police officer. Because I myself, I was a police cadet for like 5 months and then my ass got fired. Pretty much. But surprisingly, I'm still getting subscribers and people asking me questions and people asking me, leaving questions in the comment sections and things like that, trying to learn from me. So I really appreciate you guys for having that much faith in me, and of course I'm always going to try and give the best, give the best advice I can possibly give. And if I have no answer to a question, I always ask my friends, because I still have friends that are in the force as well who are doing great things as well. So that's pretty cool. So honestly, thank you guys for subscribers so far, man. I went from 1,000. When I first started this channel, I started like maybe 20, 30 subscribers, and then now I'm over 1,000. I'm like on 1,000 and something. I don't know what number it is. I haven't checked in a minute, but I know it's over 1,000 right now. Last I checked like 1.12, so we'll see what it is right now. So I appreciate you guys. I would not be here if it wasn't for you guys, and I can promise you, you are the motivation for why I do what I do. So again, thank you guys very much. So without further ado, let's get into the nitty-gritty of why this video was made. Alright, for the new guys out there, when you're going into the academy and you're trying to become a police officer, the first thing you have to go through, of course, is the police academy. But when you go through the police academy, you gotta take a basic peace officer course. And you take that to get a license, which is called a TCOLE license. Now what is TCOLE? TCOLE is the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement, and it basically gives you the license to be a peace officer. Not all peace officers are police officers, but all police officers are peace officers, because you can't be a police officer if you're not a peace officer, you feel me? So yeah, you have to take the basic peace officer course, and when you go into your department and you're a full-time cop and you're this guy, then you take the intermediate, you take the advanced peace officer course, and of course then you take your master's peace officer course. That's a whole different level that your department will explain all to you. But my job here is to explain the whole basic peace officer course, which is the first thing that you do take when you go into the academy. And the basic peace officer course, for others during different times, the hours were different. Some had like 620 hours, some had like maybe 500 something hours, some had like, the old guys probably had like maybe like 400 or 300 lesser hours of basic peace officer course. But like so much has been added into the basic peace officer course, because everything going on with policing in the world today, there's so much to learn. There's so much more training that's put into police officers, and there's so much more reading on your side as peace officers to do. So that is what the basic peace officer course is, and at the moment, at least in my time, and I think last I checked on the TCOLE website, but when I went about 6 months ago, when I went to the academy, we had to do 720 hours of basic peace officer course, and there was a whole range of topics that we had to deal with and read upon. Like there was a whole range of topics. It was a lot. Yeah. Depending on the time that you decide to go into the academy, it might still be 720 hours. Or if something again happens and they feel like they have to train us more again, or at least train police officers more again, guess what? From 720, now we're talking 760 hours. It's gonna be a lot more hours. We hope not, but pretty much the reason why these hours are there and why they keep getting more is because somebody messed up somewhere. That's the honest about it. Somebody messed up somewhere, and now we have to learn about it, and now you have 720 hours of course to worry about. So during my time in the academy, right, we had like several other officers. It wasn't just Temple Police Department that came to teach us. Yes, most of our lecturers came from Temple Police Department, but we also had from other departments, police officers from other departments that came to lecture us on several things and which they were specialized in. And that definitely brought a wide range of seeing things from different departments' perspective. So depending on your department, or depending on how your academy goes, it just might be your department alone, or they're gonna bring other people. Now I have like a schedule over here. Eventually everybody gets a schedule. Even you get a schedule of what your topics are gonna look like, And when you guys are gonna have breaks, because of course, like winter breaks, not winter breaks, spring breaks, if you have those, Easter, Christmas, if it falls around that time, Thanksgiving, Easter, you name it. So the regular breaks that everyone has, sometimes you have it and you get to keep it, but if you have to come in, guess what? You gotta come in. But yeah, this was during my time in the academy. This was my schedule. It's a whole lot more than this. I'm not about to hold the whole book. It's a whole lot more than this. But yeah, we have to deal with several topics, and it's off the rip already. Some of the topics we have to deal with were professional police driving, arrest and control, patrol skills, professional policing itself, community policing, criminal investigations, juvenile offenders. I mentioned arrest and control, de-escalation, which is something that I probably should have learned, but I did not, which is why I'm fired. De-escalation, crisis intervention training. You do within force options theory, and of course, you're doing your penal code as well. The penal code is one of the biggest ones out there. So when it comes to passing your TCOLE, when it comes to passing you, I'm not just going to read off a bunch of. I can read off this all day, but if you want to find out the courses that you're going to be dealing with in the academy, you can go to TCOLE. In fact, I'm going to drop the link in the description. You can check that out. And the TCOLE literally shows you all of the topics that you're going to be dealing with while you're in the academy. Yes, and that's pretty much what your department and the academy that you go to follows as well. That same thing. And I'm speaking for those in Texas. I don't really know about those outside of Texas, but I'm really speaking for those that are in Texas. And yes, they all follow the same thing, the TCOLE on the TCOLE website. There's a whole course. You can just download that and just read it off there. And I'm going to drop the link in the description as well for you lazy guys that don't want to go and TCOLE yourself. But yes, after saying all that, there are when it comes to passing the academy and passing your TCOLE, there's 5 topics that you really want to focus on. And listen very carefully. These are the 5 ones that you want to focus on. Now, when I speak directly, I want to let you know that before I got fired, I was top 5 in my class. So I was good. The ICE in my class was on the 98th percentile, and I had a 97. So me not being smart was not one of them. I don't want to toot my horn. I'm just trying to show you my credentials for why I'm giving you these things, because they helped me out. It was not me being smart or me knowing what I was doing when it comes to the educational part of the job was never the issue. So it helped me out, and I'm hoping it helps you out as well. When it comes to passing TCOLE, there's 5 major ones that you want to really focus on. I'm not saying don't focus on the other ones. Juvenile offenders, force options theory, criminal investigations, crisis intervention training. There's a whole bunch of them, but there's 5 ones that you want to really focus on. Number 1, the Texas Penal Code. You're not passing it out. If you do not like the penal code, learn to like it, because you're going to be dealing with it a lot in this particular job. The Texas Penal Code, extremely important. The second one that you have to deal with is the traffic code. Woo! And anybody that's been through the academy can tell you, the traffic code is crazy. Now, it's not impossible, but when I say it's crazy, I'm saying it's a lot. Yes, traffic code is a lot, yo. I thought penal code was bad until we done with traffic code. Traffic code was so long. We spent 2 weeks working on nothing but traffic code. Actually, I think 2.5 weeks working on nothing but traffic code. That's how long traffic code was. But guess what though? I passed, and so did several others in my class passed on the first trial alone. So hey, we ain't the smartest bunch out there, but we can get the job done. You hear me? So penal code number 1, focus on those on that one. And these 5 I'm telling you about, they're not just they're for your TCOLE. Most of your TCOLE questions are gonna come from these 5 questions. From these 5 major topics that I'm listing. So number 1 is your penal code. Number 2 is your traffic code. Number 3 is your code of criminal procedures, CCP. Very important, man. I never liked CCP. I prefer traffic code and penal code to CCP, but it is what it is. But your code of criminal procedures, the 3rd one that you gotta focus on. Your 4th one that you gotta focus on is your TCOLE rules. Yeah, it's kind of like awkward if TCOLE was making an exam. I didn't make you learn TCOLE rules, right? So, basically when it comes to TCOLE rules, my best tip I can give is focus on the dates and the numbers. Things like how many days does the police officer have to report something after this. Yeah, those kind of things. Focus on the numbers when it comes to TCOLE rules. The last one, so we have penal code, right? We have traffic code, we have CCP, which is Code of Criminal Procedures, we have TCOLE rules, and the last important one is Texas Constitution. US and Texas Constitution. Those are the 5 major when it comes to passing your TCOLE. That's pretty much it. So you're gonna do like several courses. Like I said, 720 hours of nothing but rigorous courses. I'm talking about like asset forfeiture is part of this thing I'm talking about. There's a whole lot. There's like things about radio stuff that is here that I'm not even saying right now. But when it comes to passing your TCOLE, do not let anybody trick you otherwise or tell you otherwise. There's only 5 major ones that you gotta worry about. Is your penal code, focus on that, focus on your penal code, focus on your traffic code, focus on your Code of Criminal Procedures, focus on your TCOLE rules, and focus on your US and Texas Constitution. When you get all those in stack, you're gonna be just fine. TCOLE is good. TCOLE exam is gonna be a breeze. On the side notes, I know I mentioned those 5 major topics that you do have to focus on, and this is not taken from that. You do have to focus on those ones. However, on the side note, worthy mentions that I did not mention earlier would be health and safety code. Remember that one. That's very important as well. Health and safety code, arrest, test, and search and seizure, because you're going to do all this as well. Health and safety code, arrest, search and seizure, and just under health and safety code, you also have the alcoholic and beverage code. So that's going to be around health and safety code type of stuff. So focus on those rules as well. Those are honorable mentions. But the most important were the first 5 I mentioned to you: CCP, penal code, traffic code, US Texas Constitution, and TCOLE rules. The honorable mentions are also arrest, search and seizure, the alcohol and beverage code, and the health and safety code. Those are the ones that you're going to focus on. So, in summary, guys, when it comes to passing the academic side of the academy, all you have to do is focus on your BPAC, and BPAC is just really the basic piece of officer course, that's what we call it. And to pass your TCOLE, you gotta focus on certain strategic areas of the BPAC, and that includes your CCP, penal code, traffic code, US Texas Constitution, and the TCOLE rules. Honorable mentions are what again? Alcoholic and beverage code, health and safety code, and arrest, search and seizure. Remember, those are the things that you gotta focus on as a TCOLE. To pass your academic side of the academy, all you gotta do is focus on those 720 hours of nothing but great basic peace officer course. That's it. It's really not hard. Don't think too much about it, guys. You got this. Thanks again, guys, for the subscribers. I appreciate everyone that's been commenting so far, subscribing to my channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to try and drop more content. Please, if there's any kind of video you would like me to make that I am personally not making right now, drop it in the comment section. And if I can make it, I'm going to try my best to make it for sure. That's it from me for now to you guys. It's raining outside. You can't see, but if I turn the cameras to that side, it's raining right now. And yeah, I'm pretty much gonna sleep right now. That's it. So thank you guys again. I love you. I appreciate you. Peace, yo.